Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mike's RC Corner. Glad to have you here. Beautiful day, and I just want to go over quickly. I made an RC trade and picked up a few things. A few things went out the door. A few things came in. I'm extremely excited about them, and I lined them up here to show it to you. We'll start off with this is a 1/8 scale buggy. It's the ZD Racing Pirates 2 1/8 scale. I have all the electronics for it. I'm just waiting for the servo mount. Someone stripped the electronics for it. I have upgraded system for this, and it has a certain weird proprietary servo mount there. As you can see, straight holes for the one servo mount and one on the angle, and it's all one casing. You put your receiver in. It was I think about $16 on Banggood, so I went and bought that, waiting for that part to ship in, and now I have two 8 scale buggies in my collection. Of course, I have the OFNA Hyper 8, one of my favorites, one of the first originals. I'm really psyched about this buggy. We can easily, the tires look good, but we can always, I have a lot of tire options. I like the stiff wing, real beefy shocks, really like them. ZD Racing on it, full metal chassis. If you may or may not know, if you follow my channel for a while, I'm a big ZD Racing fan because back in the day, like 2010, they were making models, and I actually had the model that predates this. I think it was called ZMB1, and it was the buggy. They had the ZRE1, which was a cheap plastic chassis. Came with a 3S lipo. The ZMB1 came with 4S, all metal, alloy, aluminum. And it was a great buggy. And I've also had the ZMT, which was the Truggy, which was also a beast. And had a lot of fun with those, but when the track closed down, I traded them away. And got an opportunity to get this buggy back in the trade, and I went on it. And then my next one here is a nice looking hard body truck, and some of you might be able to figure this out. I was told it was a Tamiya, but I was not sure about that. But this is the HGP 407, and it's a 2 transmission type RC trail truck, hard body. We're gonna take the hose to that. It's a little dusty. Now, one thing is missing is the bumpers, but I found them on AliExpress for a few bucks. Not bad at all. I'll take the hard body off so you can see what's going on underneath. So we got a nice protective casing here. I added my receiver in. You lock it down with a screw. Power switch is there. Shocks are adequate, but we may be looking to upgrade those in the future. Battery tray here with a Dean's connector. I added my own Velcro. Now the interesting part, this is a real heavy RC, guys, and all metal transmission down there, and over here you'll see the big clunky transmission. And what's cool about that is on channel 3 on the servo, you can kick it in and out, and when it's engaged, here's the motor, and when it's engaged, it's 4-wheel drive, and when you disengage it, it turns into rear-wheel drive only. So you can actually probably save a little bit of battery power, and if you're just booting down a trail or on the grass in certain spots, 2-wheel drive will suit you just fine. And when you want to get crawling and have that climbing power, you just stop the RC, pop on channel 3, engage the 4-wheel drive, and away you go. So that's really interesting, and I'm really pleased with this. And now we move on to the main event, and got me a rock bouncer. This sucker is heavy, and it's huge, like huge. I love it. Got a brushless system in here. Now, I'm not exactly sure if this is a one-off or it has axial transmission, axial axles in it. I don't know if it's a spin-off from the Wraith or something like that, but real neat looking RC. Didn't have a place for a battery to go, so I have a piece of hard Lexan still left over from the days when I was doing a lot of work with the bodies. I cut a piece off, tie wrapped it down. Due to the roll cage on here, not a lot of room for a battery. I mean, you could, but I wanted to keep it inside the cage, so I went with a Z battery from Amazon, shorty pack, 5,000 milliamp, and we just put the posts in. There's an XT60 connector on here, and I'm thinking maybe just cutting that off and soldering on the L-shaped banana plugs, and then you can just plug straight into the hard pack, and this thing should be killer. Also, as you can see down here, it has a servo. We have the steering servo here, so we can engage the transmission again here. And I haven't tried that yet. I just put my receiver in last night. I want to clean up these cables yet, but I'm just sorting everything out. I need a little help from my neighbor. We made some Dremel cuts there so we could put a Velcro tie strap on. Got those interesting shocks here on the back too, where they vent out through this hose. We're going to see how they work. That's new to me, and the front ones are normal. So got a big bull nose on the front, so just a mean looking bad, you know what kind of truck. Look at those tires, awesome beadlocks, just huge, nice and plush. Here we got some Maxxis crawlers on it, and really just caught my eye. I had to give up the Summit, and I gave up the Barrage, and I gave up an SCX 10 to get all this, but I'm pretty stoked and pleased. And for me, it's just getting out and trying something different. And my trading partner on this is my buddy. I've made a few trades with him before. We always seem to he has a lot of turnover in his fleet, and we just have a lot of fun with it, so that's what I'm going with. So guys, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning into this. Hope you are getting out to RC. We're starting to head into the fall 2021 here. Looking forward to showing you guys how these things run soon. So take care. We'll get those videos out soon too, and we'll see you soon on the next one. All right, peace out.